The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Yeah, I couldn't wait to write to this. Yeah, so you can get your vibe to this. Yeah, know what I'm talking about? Something timeless. I'm catching a vibe, cooling inside, chilling so high. Ain't coming down 'cause I'm living my life on the rise. I'm catching a vibe, feeling so live, ready or not. Here I am now, about to shut this place down, no lie. Look, I'm all shriveled up like a raisin. Fuck what you see, 'cause my taste is amazing. When I'm on stage, I spit fire, so I'm blazing. 'Cause my rhymes hotter than some shrimp made with Cajun. Yeah. Don't try to front when your nose about to run from the feeling. Trying to stay appealing, 'cause shorty got you on your toes, but you did getting hurt. Just be you and vibe with the burn. Yeah, I've been near to the spotlight. Close. Had people drop me for my art site. Nah, I couldn't store my soul inside, so I drew on a page till my time arrived. But here I am with a plan, check the vibe out. Head bobbing like a needle on a vinyl. If you waited this long, our bond is now strong, so I must move on.
What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your girl, Chelle. You already know this is my favorite day of the week. Yes, I love y'all, man. I don't fuck with Monday, Tuesday, no humping on Wednesday. All I look forward to is Thursday because of this show and because of the people I meet and connect with. This guest right here is very special because I feel like it's, our connection is proof that social media can bring us together.
Facts rapport.
Yeah, it can bring a good rapport. So please put your hands together, man, and welcome Luminous to the building. All the way from Hawaii, baby. Aloha,
yes,
man.
Mahalo nui, yeah.
And that was our song as the intro. That's historical. That's the first time ever that we've played a different intro since Let's Talk has ever started.
I feel a little honored right now.
Yeah.
I have you blushing for 2020.
You know what I'm saying? First time ever, 2020, man.
2020.
New decade, new us.
Facts. Growth,
new theme song. You know what I'm saying?
Keep your energy. Mm-hmm.
So thank you for letting us play that. It's bomb. Yes. Luminous in the house. Okay, we got some fan sweet Cuban.
What's going on?
Man, how was your week?
My week is kind of like rushful, believe it or not. It's been crazy, literally come tomorrow will be 7 days. A lot of things has changed in 7 days that the world was made, man.
Yeah.
A lot going on. Literally.
Wow.
A lot,
that was deep.
It's factual, I believe in manifestation.
You ready to get deep already? You gonna
listen, we go look
less
lubrication
than 5
first.
Minutes,
we're gonna lubricate first. Yeah, but it was a good week. How was yours? What's going on? Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, Luminous.
Happy New Year, bro.
It's like you here in the flesh.
Normally I'm always on the other side of the screen.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah. I think I became not fanatic, but I respect your craft, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I respect it. I love it. Like when I played you for Monday Music Review, I don't even know how I came across your page, but when I only heard like 2 minutes of the song. I'm like, that's Mondays. I had somebody already playing. I was like, scrap that. This is
appreciate it.
We doing this. And Chelley mixed it up, man.
Yeah, she cut it. She did the damn thing. I ain't even gonna lie, man. That girl did something. I already told her, look, when I'm starting this tour thing, you already know what it is, bro.
I'm happy.
Ifs, ands, or buts. I need a DJ.
Yo, that's your DJ right there. You see, I hurried up.
DJ.
Chelley
that's my
done,
DJ.
Man. Tell me, you skimped over your week a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You had a freaking amazing week, yo.
Whole week. All right, so because you can technically full testimony toward it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so I could tell the world, everybody's tuning in right now. Literally a week ago, I found out about London B having a show tomorrow.
Right.
Mind you, I live in Hawaii.
Right.
Stupid for our time difference. Go to work and shit. And then I seen that she's like, oh yeah, I'm looking for people to open up for me in LA. Now, a lot of people don't realize Hawaii is considered an LA region.
Oh, okay.
Even because we don't have our own region.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Right. So I seen that and I did the whole, I believe in the traditional way of communicating and being your own publicist. So hit the inbox to the manager. Hey, whoop-de-whoop. I'm looking into this. I'm trying to get that. Okay. Waited on it. The very next morning, like probably 04 in the morning, I wake up like eyes all crusty. Like, what did you say? Oh, send this. I need this. EPK, say less. I got a whole website. You don't need all of that, but I can send you the numbers. You know what I mean? And just links to things. So I sent that out, and then later on that day, it was like, all right, you know what?
if it don't matter what it is, whether I get picked or not, I'm about to say this is mine.
Right.
Because there ain't no way I can't not get this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because they say in LA area, this is technically my area. You know what I mean? Even though I'm from New York, but I waited it out, came home from work, went home, whipped up a flyer, like, all right, cool, forget it.
Oh, let's put the flyer out. This manifestation right here. The luminous one? Yeah, as soon as you saw that and you whipped the flyer up, go ahead.
So I put the flyer on. I literally put a promotion on it. Like, all right, everybody in LA, somebody going to see this. And I was like, you know what? I got all these people on here, organic people on my page. Like, yo, look, just do me a favor. Tag London V and her manager right now.
Fire, bro.
And I ran with it. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when I got the contacts. And then she put me on her story. And I was like, all right, so maybe there's a little traction there. And I got a contact back from another part of somebody from her team. Like, hey, we need to do this. We're going to send you with a contract. What's the email?
What?
Word? Okay. And then at that point, I was like, yeah. But I knew something was like automatically a buzz because it's crazy how I made that flyer.
Yeah.
Somebody else took my flyer and took me out of it.
Right.
Took me out of it.
It was like, that's a good idea. I should put myself on the flyer.
Yeah, and it was clutch though. But you know, I'm happy because that's one of the other females I'm sharing the stage with tomorrow, which is pretty dope. I'm not even gonna lie, like the talent tomorrow is gonna be crazy as hell. You hear me? Yeah. Different sound, very articulate. Everybody has their own different message. You know what I'm saying? I love a show that literally has a full range.
Right.
So, but it's been a great week, and then I hit up that, and I'm literally booked. I got, blessed to have you let me just bless this little space that you have created. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And then tomorrow is going to be crazy. Going to Rocco's, I know that the fact of the matter is that show tomorrow is sold all the way out.
All the way out.
Like, not general admission went out, boom. VIP,
gone.
Cleared out 2 days ago.
Gone. You can't, if you don't have your tickets, you can't. You can't,
yeah. You can figure it out?
Yeah.
It would be nice if somebody say, please.
Right. Please, can I get a ticket? Can I be your plus one luminous?
Let me
be your plus one luminous. Come on, luminous. Come on, man.
Look, I got one more. I do have one more ticket. I have one more VIP ticket left.
And then you're auditioning for Compton Pride
That
Saturday.
Is correct. I do have.
That's why you were originally coming out here, right?
That's exactly why I was coming out here. I didn't even have. I told myself once I got my audition slot, it was like, hey, you're on Group A. I'm like, oh, say less.
Right.
I'm gonna come up here and do what I got to do. What I love about it is the fact that it's an audition that allows them to really see you. Mm-hmm. And the only thing I have is me. I don't need the music. I don't need the theatrics. I've never been one for that kind of, demeanor.
Yeah.
But they just want your voice.
Right.
No background singers, no music, no accompaniment, just you. I said, this
dope.
is the best thing I can ever see. But that's you looking at what you're invested in. You're
invested
in. If I'm going to book this artist, is it somebody who presses play and just mumbles along with the music?
Right.
Or those people have all the energy in the world and don't never say anything on the mic?
Right.
I respect that. When I read the whole contract, I was like, you know what? I'm with this. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
Right.
There's a lot of them I get, but I'm like,
I'm extremely happy for you, man. I you know what I'm saying? You deserve it. You got the content. You got the skill. Yeah, you worthy, man.
Look, we gonna make it together. It's a community effort,
And it really is.
Everything that you have going, and just even us moving forward as a whole. We have to get back to that community. It's not necessarily for our LGBTQA, etc. I say etc. because there's so many.
It's all the letters.
Disrespect,
it's all of them.
It's just the alphabet.
It's all the letters.
And I don't mean the FBI.
They got all the letters.
But it's just for us as a whole, and us to be more pushing instead of being like stagnant, because we come to a point, and I say we because a lot of people of our, not necessarily our color, but just us as a whole, they bash us down together. You know what I mean? And we just gotta be uplifted towards that, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of us everywhere. We're all talented people.
Yeah, facts. I mean that's the whole point of, you know what I'm saying, having several platforms that are gonna, highlight who we are, because we're deserving. Like you said, we're worthy, and we don't have that visibility, and that's not fair.
Big facts.
It's not acceptable. Forget fair. It's no longer acceptable. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So your week is killer, man. I'm like living
trying to be like you when I grow up, man.
Nah, man, I'm trying to get a CD. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to drop some luminous vibes.
Hey, I'm with it.
Nah, my week, I went to karaoke. I like to go to karaoke.
You like the karaoke?
I do. I can't sing.
Sing your heart out?
I can't. Yeah, but my stage presence is off the charts.
Is that with or without courage?
Huh? Without it.
Oh.
I'm walking in, snatching mics off, and excuse me. Yeah, she's not singing that right. I got this. Like, karaoke is my pastime. Like, I love it's a hobby of mine. I love it because I always wish I could sing.
Okay.
And or rap. Like, I wanted to be a performer. I mean, I'm a comedian, but it's not the same
energy.
You feel me?
It's a different vibe, but it's the same slot time.
Yeah,
you go on the stage in front of people when you present you, but you Look, you know you perform every time you go in that shower and sing, and you belt out all them falsettos. Don't feel bad.
Come
you are
on.
a performer.
I am.
Perform to every item in the shower area. To you, and you.
Shout out to 10 After 2, man. I try to hit up 10 After 2 on Fridays. Karaoke is popping every Friday.
Check it out next time I'm up here.
Yeah, man, come up there. You can do your own original songs. You can do whatever.
Oh, it's like that.
It's like that. It's like people getting on the mic. And I always, look, I'm a hater. I always get on the mic. When I get on the mic, I be like, first and foremost, if you can sing, can you stop getting on the mic? This is karaoke. This is for amateurs.
Facts.
If you're so good, go get a record deal. Why are you here?
Okay.
Where's your EP? Okay, you don't have one. Sit down.
There.
Like,
stop.
Sit down. Don't taking up my time. This is my time.
Man.
But shout out to them. So yeah. Also, every week we have a girl crush of the week. You know that.
Word. I go through them all the time, and I'll be feeling some type of way. I'm like that female
Some
was
of
bad. You hear me?
Hey, when the show
and
first
I'm
started,
open, so
yo, really?
yes.
Oh, we're gonna talk about it. Okay, girl crush of the week is my friend, my girl, one of the funniest people that I know. Like the funniest person.
Talk to him.
Probably the funniest person.
Talk to him.
Shay. Oh, S. Noel. Yeah, she was on the show. I picked this silly looking picture of us. But her birthday was yesterday. I want to say a happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
all
man.
love to you. All the success that's coming your way, man. That's a star right there. And yo, she's an artist. She do music too. Y'all.
I'm out here to connect everybody. I'm a networker. I'm out here to get some things.
She got a voice, man.
Oh, she sang?
She got a voice, man. She from Baptist church singing.
Oh, I'm with it.
Yeah.
A little vibrato, you know.
Happy birthday, Shay. I love you for real, fam. You a real one. You the truth. You the truth. I just shot I was like an extra on one of her shoots that she did. She does sketches. Missionary is hilarious.
Dope.
I did a sketch with her. Well, I was in the background of one of her sketches. It was hilarious. Hard to stay in character the whole time.
Yeah, so I was going to say, like, when you was taking notes, like, I got to add a little spice to that. Your mental is real when you look at that. If you taking it was really that funny.
It was hilarious. The whole premise was funny. She did 3 different characters. Let me give you, I don't know if I could, I probably can't say nothing. I can't say. I was going to say.
All right. It's all right.
I was going to tell y'all one of the characters that maybe I could.
We're going to tune in. Don't do that. You want to spoil it.
I know. It's my favorite character. I want to tell y'all. That. Anyway, that's more anticipation for it coming.
Tune in. Let me see. Because if
you
you so excited about it, I'm curious now.
Hella funny. It's hella funny.
I'm curious now.
You know one of the little facts that I like every year?
What's up?
I like to know who was the first person born every year.
We all do it. That, you know how much money they get plus diapers for years?
Yeah. So I got hooked on it probably like 10 years ago because one year it was like a sextuplet born. I forgot what year, and I got kind of interested in it after that. But this year, the 4th baby born was born to some lesbians.
Wow,
some fam.
Love that. Love that. Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful little
They
girl.
gave birth. Her name is Miracle. 6 a.m. on January 1st. That's crazy. 6 a.m. That's already the 4th baby being born. So it's like 3 other babies beat you, but that's like y'all was being born at 12 on the dot. Yeah,
like in a rush. Who gonna get to the finish line first?
Yeah, come on, man. Me. That first baby, you know they probably planning that conception.
They induce it. Look, we got 10 minutes.
Yes.
We'll be able to clear this out by a couple of seconds after the hour.
Exactly.
Yeah, they trying it.
But what was cool about it, they've been together 2 years. What was cool about it is they used a donor that was their friend.
Dope.
He's also gay.
Huh.
And he's gonna be in the baby's life.
Okay.
And I've always wondered, when they're not in the life, I've never heard of it of the donor being in the life.
So I have. It's a common thing.
Really?
So believe it or not, there's a lot of men who they believe in that means to give off an offspring, but because of their lifestyle, they know that it won't trickle down in that demeanor. You know what I mean? That mind state. But some people aren't against it. But to bless someone, that's a blessing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially if you're a man that's shooting. You look, talk about her being fertile, and you got everything to man, and you got these men in the heterosexual life can't even get to, look, I can't swim to that point. I need some energy. You know what I mean? That's a good thing. I got a couple friends who did that, and, you know, it's a humbling feeling. There's some who allow the donor to still be in their lives by the agreement that they induce initially before the conception. And then there's those who, like, you know, honestly, I don't want anything to do with the kid, nothing against it. It's just that I want them to live and have loving parents here without conflict.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So
that's interesting. I mean, I can see how that work out. I think more guys should do that because they don't be sticking around anyway like that. Like,
wait,
like if you just
hold on,
if you come in here like I'm just trying to be a donor, you know what I'm saying? Then,
look.
Then people not bitter about their dads being absent and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Look, how did I get here? So that story, right?
Right.
Miracle, I love you. When you turn 16, we gonna have this story.
Miracle's her name. So
Yes,
you know, that's a miracle story.
She got good things ahead of her.
Yeah.
For sure, man.
What was interesting about this too, they were getting a lot of flack from this in Trinidad about this. But it said that, well, let me see what the part was. Oh, the council said, the Trinidadian council.
They're not against it. They're against homosexuality. Go ahead.
Right. It said that this story and what they're doing was indicative of a society drifting further away from God and biblical views.
As a West
Values.
Indian, I'm gonna tell you that. So
Okay.
I'm Jamaican, believe it or not.
Oh,
and,
okay.
And a whole bunch of other nationalities that I just don't disclose on a regular. Right?
Okay.
I leave it like that because it's easy for people. I got
Right.
six things in me that make me six things that make me. But the thing is that
You got to tell us what it is. I heard the audience. I heard them like, well, what is it?
Yeah, so I'm Jamaican, right?
Uh-huh.
But both of my parents are from Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
But they both have tips. So my grandmother on my mom's side, right,
Mm-hmm.
is Chinese
Wow.
and white
Wow.
by way of Irish, right?
Okay.
Then on my dad's side, I have Canadian. You had that mixed rating of Puerto Rican, and then you push it into like that whole cusp of the European. So it's just all integrated. Now, how I didn't get the whole maybe Trinidadian or Bayesian or anything,
Right.
I don't know how that didn't happen.
Right.
My grandmother is like a whole ching, rest her soul. You know what I mean? We used to call her Miss Chin because, you know, it's different. Her last name was Tingling, believe it or not.
Tingling.
Yes, Tingling.
Grandma Tingling. Mm-hmm. I like that.
So it was pretty chill, but you know, you live with that demographic. I done been around the world.
Yeah.
You know, had a passport since I was 3 months. So
Right.
I took my first plane ride with Bob Marley and the Wailers.
You was on the plane with Bob Marley?
Yes, they held me when I was literally. My mother. Got
Wait, hold on. You be saying like amazing shit, real like.
I mean, it's true. You know, back then they were taking commercials like flights like they take commercial flights now.
Dang, Bob Marley. Yo,
it's so clutch, bro.
That's like alignment. Like I just feel like, you know, everything happens for a reason.
This is true.
I mean, that's crazy. Bob Marley. That's
when they look. You get on a flight and you just go. You'll see people and they're humble people. You know, like I just. You know,
Oh, but you was telling me about the West Indies about religion.
That is crazy though. So even with that, it's just knowing that because it's so full and impacted with God and religion, like by the Bible. Like my grandmother, who's still here, she lives in Canada. She's not for it.
Like Christianity is what the indoctrination is?
Well, they're Christian, but they look into that Pentecostal byway law, like automatic. Like, you know, that's before you don't have this whole AME and you go down the line of different things. No, it's Pentecostal all the way.
So, okay.
Or Seventh-day Adventist primarily.
Now, I grew up Jehovah's Witness, so I don't really know the difference. Now, I was in an Uber today, and she told me she was Pentecostal, and her mom was apostle. That's the thing, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I know. I mean, the apostles.
I'm not going to feed you. I'm going to let you take it all in.
Right, I'm trying to get it. So, what's the difference between Pentecostal and an apostle? I know they're both strict, right?
So, for me, speaking of highly faith, like I believe in God. I have faith, but I'm not one of the most religious people.
Okay,
but I go to church.
Right.
That I do, but I don't go to a Pentecostal church. I go to a whole Baptist church.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's where the party is.
Yeah. Well, no, the word is real. And it's not against it. You know, so it's like it's just looking into different things. So even in that, it is very strict. But the same way with 7 Days Adventists, they're even stricter. Right. I mean, they go to church on Saturday.
Yeah.
It's a long day.
Saturday.
Yeah. It ain't no going out tonight.
Nah.
But it's just looking into that. But even still, even if they were just regular Christians, as West Indians, it's very strict because they are abiding by the one thing they have within their culture that makes them. It's a stronger makeup than us as Americans because we are so diverse. You know what I mean?
Right.
God is everything.
Wow. Okay. So it's like the traditional beliefs. So that's why they said it's drifting further away. And I mean, when you think about it, technically they're correct because that's a traditional viewpoint. So they are drifting away from those values. You know what I'm saying? Those biblical, what that Bible typically says. They are drifting away from that. But is that the truth?
So the combative part to that is the fact that they don't want to change the way that social media or the means of connection to the rest of the world has a strong impact on a lot of the people that live in those places. Right. Because before they never had all of that. Go to Jamaica or whatever. They don't know nothing about foreign. What? Come up. And then it's like, I have this. Now I have access to Facebook. And right. All of this stuff is not now. I mean, you wait for it to go through. You finally have connection. And now you see these different things. They have these avenues. And they feel like, honestly, that the rest of the world is polluting the people within their culture to take into those ways that is not of our ways. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the first thing they're gonna do is throw a Bible at you.
That's crazy. I always thought, like, I don't know. I think I didn't understand what the views of how different the Caribbean is. You know what I'm saying? How each island
has a different way.
So different.
So different.
Like growing up American, and you're just taught that it's Caribbean. Like it's by the water. They got islands.
They assume that but it's
all the same.
When you a whole Jamaican, you got like 18 jobs.
Yeah, rice and peas, and like you just think it's the same
with the coconut milk. If you don't have the coconut milk, you might as well stop right
man.
there.
Give me a side of soursop too, man. Come on, man. I'm trying to. Come on, man. I know what's up. Give me everything I need, man.
Can't
dumplings. I need that.
Little brown stew chicken, right?
Hey, come on, not the brown stew chicken. Yes. Come on with the patties on the side. Plantains.
Terrible combination with the patties. But
I go hard. But anyway,
you just got a large palate. I
do. Okay, so that's interesting. So, what are your beliefs? Is it a contradiction for you to still go to church? And
that's a question.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you about that. I ain't even on lie. I sit second from First Lady, and I cry every time I go in it because the word hits different every time.
Right.
But when they tackle certain things that automatically project towards homosexuality, I feel more conflicted every day because it's not that I don't believe in God. I don't think that he loves me enough, but you love me enough that I'm sitting here in this fight. And a lot of people think that you can get out of it, you can pray out of it, you can do different ways, you can live godly. But how do I change the thoughts that are here and my ways that I feel that is me? That's me. So I'm not going to sit here and rip my skin apart. Some people have done that multiple times, So for me, going to church every day, I take it's my recharge for the week. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chelle. That's my boostie. She makes sure I get to church every Sunday. They find in there. Where you was at yesterday. I ain't seen you on Wednesday. I'm like, look.
They take attendance up at church.
Yeah, because I stand out.
Right.
I literally stand out. Like it's hard. Hey, I come suited and booted. Like I dress up.
Masculine presenter?
It's not light skin. I'm brown skinned. And thanks for Hawaii, I'm a little darker.
No, I'm saying you go to church masculine presenting?
Oh, yes. So the whole boom, belt, shoes, and then when we have a portion they called agape time. So we go and everybody hugs each other.
Okay.
And there's always like 3 people that you always smell so good, or you give great hugs. And I'm just like, well,
you like that?
They do.
You like
clearly.
that? Okay.
You know what I mean? But it's cool. I love that church, man. It's called Love Church in Waiawa, in the island of Oahu. So it's pretty dope. It's all black church.
All black church.
It took a lot of churches for me to go to, for me to find one that actually felt like home. Some of them they didn't speak English. I live in a place that has many cultures like here, but it's bound where you either they speak Hawaiian, they speak Korean, Chinese. They're partisan to different cultures within one.
I'm so intrigued by it. I'm so intrigued.
Look, when you come out to Hawaii, I told you it's all love.
I know y'all starting to boom out there, and especially with the community. Like I'm starting to see like a little presence out there. It's a club out there that's popping. What's the name of that club?
We got Hula's out there, man.
Hula's. Yeah. Hula's is popping. I saw you perform there. I think
I did for Pride. I actually did that whole week.
Yeah,
and I ended up doing both stages at Pride, for Honolulu Pride, and that was crazy. It was a crazy day. A double set. Right after each other. It was insane to move from one place and trickle through all the people to get to the next set. Find some water, couldn't find any. But it was pretty dope though.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, I want to get into your story. You have a very moving story. I love the way you move. I love the way you manifest it.
What, tomorrow?
Yeah, man. That was like very inspiring. A lot of people I see are lacking like faith. Faith. Forget drive. People they driving all over. Listen, faith, people do not believe. They have to see it. They have to feel like they don't want to take a chance because they're like, am I going to fail? Right. I see people like before they throw a party, like if I throw a party, will you come? Would you come? You know what I'm saying? They be like afraid to move forward because they don't think they're going to get that support or they going to succeed.
Right.
And when you did that, when I saw the flyer, I thought you made it. I was like, oh, okay.
A lot of people hit my inbox and swore.
Yeah, I was like, congratulations. I was about to hit you like, congratulations. And then I read it and I was like, oh, it's even better.
Me drop this comment like, yo, you better manifest.
Yeah, I had to drop the comment like, you manifesting. Like, I knew it was real after that. Like, oh, yeah, you made it real. Like, literally, you made it real.
I got a lot on the line.
And then,
everything to lose.
Let me tell you how real that was. Somebody else took that same idea and made it real for them.
Facts.
That's
facts.
Yo.
Yes. Look, 2 people took my flyer and literally just ran with it.
That is what I'm talking about right there.
And it took me like I want to say an hour. I came home from work and I made it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to just do this and I'm going to put it on promotion. And I got to run and circulating through the whole LA area. You know, I got people hitting my inbox, you know, like, hey, you're not even from LA, yada, yada, yada. But I'm like,
what does that got to do with anything?
I'm about opening it up and sharing me. Yeah. Let me have that opportunity to share me and impact something, to give you something that you need, but you don't even know you need it.
That was so dope. Like, yo, we're going to come back and we're going to talk about, you know, how did you come to this place right here? How did you become Luminous? Now the name is starting to make more and more sense.
I had a name before that.
We're going to get back to it. We're going to take a break. We're going to come right back with Luminous, man.
When I'm chill, but I'm passive. While I'm all tuned into the classics. I'ma catch a vibe that got me on high. Chilling on the beach with views of the sky. Yeah. Vibes. Get 'em. When I'm coming from my mind's eye, I'm a blind sight, cause the mirror's on, but they ain't focused. I am not joking, but you're here hoping that I ain't peep, how you missed your mouth open. Holy moly, donut shop. No, it say sweet, cause my sugar's hot. So late for sale, I ain't need a bell from a mental cell, cause I'm doing well now. Anyways, cause I crave nights over sunny days. In a dark room, in a pool full of thoughts. Searching for that one speck of cool with a spark. But I didn't eat, cause I couldn't find sleep. Staring at the ceiling, looking forward to the sheet. Like, please won't you come to me? I need you so badly, but it never came. Headed to the gym just to make some gains. Working on my fail shot, looking at the time clock like, hey man, it's a damn shame. Need to spend time on your art. Forget the haters hating at the park. Cause when it come to you, you're a winner past the heart. But if you quit now, you'll never ever start.
Like, get 'em. They swearing that you're losing, but you're winning. Got 'em like, get 'em. Been going on since the beginning. Got 'em like, got 'em like, ooh, get 'em, get 'em.
Look, I had to get the fam involved, cause I went to the edge just to get from lost. In the middle of the night, took a hike, no phone, no map, just a bed moonlight with a lot on my mind. Had to take time just to find me on the road to feel free from feeling like a slave in my own body. So I headed to the beach to sleep by the sea. Damn, starlight so bright in the middle of the night with the moon just right. This is life. I rose every day from the sound of a wave and the feel of his grace. I'm enticed by the view of a new day. That day after Tuesday, so it's Wednesday. Okay, I had to make sure cause I wasn't keeping order. Living by the water, Sue mate. Running low on food. What am I gonna do? Time to pick and choose. If I want the blues or a cup with the nonsense, I'd rather keep my current smooth conscience. Cause I'm not the one that's opting out. I'm just vibing to a clear and brighter sound. Staying true to this cause I'm luminous. And I'm coming back harder than some truthful shit.
Get 'em, yeah, yeah. They swearing that you're losing, but you're winning. Got 'em like, ooh, get 'em. Been going on since the beginning. Got 'em like, got 'em like, ooh, get 'em, get 'em. Ooh, yeah.
What up? Welcome back. Hold us. You gonna keep it? The music? Yeah, keep the music. What's up? Welcome back. We here with Luminous. We got Luminous playing in the background. EP entitled Vibes. One of my favorite projects that I encountered last year. Of all the Monday music reviews, I will say this right now, and I'm sorry to anybody. And that was my favorite.
Look,
like, real talk.
Talk about it.
Like,
bring you some more this year, man.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Like, we had a lot of good, and I'm not saying to nobody else, but I'm saying like this is a mix that I listen to. You know what I'm saying? Still to this day. I want to know what young Luminous was like.
Gotta start somewhere. Believe it or not, I'm gonna start back before I even became Luminous.
Okay.
So I want to say I was like 13, 14. I was on the Honor Society. I'm a smart geek.
Okay.
Shout out to the smart people.
Okay.
But I used to do poetry a lot, heavy.
Yeah.
I still write, but I used to be called Noetry. Now, yes.
Okay, Noetry.
I was a fan. I'm a stupid fan of Floetry. I love Natalie and Marsha, for sure. Yeah. I did end up meeting them one year.
Wow.
And they came out and sat in the tour bus and we just going like reflecting things. I cried after that.
Yeah.
It was a moment. But I said, you know what? What I realized is that I know who I am now. My title is going to be Noetry because of the simple fact that I see and know things and I reveal it through my poetry.
Right.
I made it to the first season of New York Idol. That was pretty clutch.
Okay.
Went up there, did my thing. Of course, they took a singer. I ain't nothing against the vocalist, but they took a singer, and it was just basically a means of like artist development. I started from there. That's like my freshman year of high school. You know what I'm saying? And I moved up, and I came about because I play instruments. Believe it or not,
what instrument?
Pick one.
Guitar,
bass, trumpet, all percussion in the drum line,
tenor sax.
I don't like reed instruments. Don't like reed instruments. I'm okay with. I will blow on a trumpet. Don't do reed instruments.
How you gonna pick a trumpet over a saxophone when
I have a
you
thing on my
you
lips.
got all of this in trumpets? This is all.
It's more poise in the front of your mouth.
You see, I couldn't
when
play
you
the
use
trumpet.
a reed instrument, you actually pull more here.
Okay. See, and maybe I was playing it wrong because I went from trumpet to tenor sax because I didn't like
your structure of blowing pause works better that way. Just saying.
Okay.
I went into that and I just got into music and I always like basically sit here and I made my stuff one of the families that I live with actually was just like, into music heavy.
Yeah.
When I end up back with my actual birth mom or whatever, she ended up buying the Mac, right? For herself. I confiscated it because it had GarageBand on there. And I was like, this is interesting. So I started working on different things and I work on things from here to here. And I was like, boom. I ended up performing in 2008 at a spot in Brooklyn. And it was for this, open mic spot. Just, hey, come out here. Shout out Mr. Supreme. And he had this oncoming running like show. Different people ran through there. When I say everybody who's anybody in Tri-State ran through his open mic showcase.
Yeah.
Before it was SOBs and all of that stuff. And I was like, I came out with this song. If y'all really, 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 really fuck with me, it's called Everlasting Summer. It's not. I don't think it's on iTunes anymore, bro.
Oh, Everlasting Summer.
But it's called Everlasting Summer. It's a young me. I think I might like re-release it just because.
Please let us hear that.
Of how it sounds, bro. But it was good, and I automatically seen how much of a presence that I brought.
Yeah.
That I kept my name Luminous because I wanted one thing that reminded me of the moon because I'm infatuated with the moon.
Okay.
That's tomorrow is technically a full moon. People don't know.
Okay.
Tier 12:11 p.m.
Okay.
I love the moon, right? Like. Some people like, women get so crazy over the moon. No, I'm crazy over the moon. But it was always so bright to me. But another version of bright is luminous.
Yeah.
So I kept it.
Yeah, no, luminous is hard. That's like a hard name. Like, I heard you say your birth mom.
Right.
So...
I live with a lot of people.
What was the story behind that?
I mean, look, so I come from not only having West Indian parents, but also come from parents who, they're very stern. I live with different people because of the fact that, like, physical abuse is physical abuse. Everybody's version of discipline is discipline, but they were hard-working parents. They migrated here, and it came from one thing. You set up with this person, so I ended up living with these people. Then things went left, and then these people taking care of me. You know what I mean? So, different things. And I also had my little sister with me at the time, so I'm just like, how do you go about all of this? Going through all of this stuff. Playing basketball, I had to choose between basketball and music. That was one of the hardest decisions I had to make in high school. Like, I literally finished 8th grade and was like, what do I do?
Right.
But I had...
Why did you have to choose?
So, the way life was set up, band was the same time as basketball practice.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to choose. So, I did basketball for like 2 years, and then I was like, we're going to have to scratch that.
No, to go to band.
I'm gonna scratch that.
Music was in your heart.
Yeah, it was in my heart, but that was my outlet because I had a space at home where I couldn't. Everything was always no. So I'm literally a not for wanting person. Like I literally want not to give. Like I don't want anything. People like, you can ask. I was raised on everything being no for me that I was just like, well, yeah, sorry.
Right.
So I'm gonna go do what I gotta do anyway.
Right.
But I moved around a lot. I did get pulled out at one time. You know what I'm saying? I was 16. And I just wasn't for it. Like, one thing you don't do is accuse me of beating on you, and I know that I'm not a harmful person.
Right.
And I stayed with my friend Flo, and, her parents, God bless them, you know what I'm saying? Dominican, they're doing the same thing. Like, her mom's barely still speak English, and that's over 20 years now they've been here.
Right.
And I just moved on and kind of just kept them, but my family was really the friends and associates that I met throughout the years, believe it or not. So
you said you were able to work with little or nothing, and with the mindset of the answer being no. How did you incorporate that into your music?
Well, first thing that starts is money.
Right.
Got a job at McDonald's. I got paid every week. Started putting things aside. Got a car.
Right.
Got a job. Got a car. And with music, I took that pain. Like, I got to write out where I am. You know what I'm saying? I end up in a situation where I start liking a lot of people, but I misconstrued that like because technically I was at a point in my life where I felt like everybody wanted something from me.
Right.
Everybody wanted sex from me or they wanted money from me, but I learned later on in life that that's what I allowed. Because I was comfortable. That was my comfort. Like, me having sex with people and doing this and the third and getting all cool, or she didn't need this, don't worry about it, I got you. That's the kind of person that I am.
Right.
It hit me to where I ended up writing this song called Hello Goodbye. Because basically, you know what, you did all of this stuff and bam, and that's way before Diddy, by the way, for those who don't know. Because I actually have the original track outs to that. But it just came a long way to invest that because I get lost. You know what I'm saying? Same with Get 'Em. That track, I ended up on a whole lost post behind a little PD last year because I left my phone, I left my wallet, I left everything.
you was so gone, you was on a flyer?
My roommate called the police and I was gone for like a whole week. I left and I left everything there. Laptop, everything. I left with just me.
Wow.
I walked 20 miles to the beach. The furthest one I can find. I slept there for like 3 nights. And with that, I gained clarity.
Yeah.
One of the most peaceful places on the island. And I was like, you know what? It's fun. At that point, I started writing. Right. You know, and writing letters. Not necessarily that song. I started writing letters to just people who I felt like I need to voice things to that I haven't been able to. And I'm a Gemini, so we are for communication.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, we are. Well, I am. I don't know. I can't speak for nobody else.
Yeah, don't say Gemini's are no.
Look, but it was pretty
well,
deep.
maybe.
And that song just really took a lot for me because then it tells a story. Some people hit me up and ask me about it. Like, what do you mean? You know, because they don't really say. Right. You know, so I just take that and just really write it in. Like, you know, I even had people like, how you just come up with random shit. You turn on something and I feel it, words just gonna come. Right. So.
No, that's dope. Who are some of your musical influences?
Ooh, with age.
Okay.
That's a hard thing to pick from.
What's one that stayed through all the ages?
All the ages, Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that I fell in love with Lauryn when I met her at Serengeti before they closed. It's an open mic spot in Montclair, New Jersey that she actually spoke on in her album. Like, you know, she's real like the Serengeti, and the people don't know that.
Oh yeah,
that was a spot for doing deaf poetry slams every
I didn't know
freaking
that.
week. It was dope. It was a dope spot, and I love Lauryn. I was mad she fell off and just like disappeared. You know what I mean? But everybody has their reasons.
Yeah.
I still to this day, but you can't.
Yeah, I mean, when Kanye said that, like, I wish Lauryn to come, like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah.
But following her, who really got me rooted, like, I look at the fact that I'm really an artist, like, artist fanatic. Like, I can see, I like 1 or 2 of your songs. I've been like this since, if I like 1 or 2 of your songs, okay, cool. But I have albums of yours.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a hardcore fan.
Yeah.
So Erica.
Oh yeah,
freaking Badu and Jill Scott.
Oh yeah.
Then I upgraded to Lettucey because that girl was she can sing her ass off.
Nah, you got some. So I could hear the soul in your music. You know,
love soul.
Like it's so soulful. It's so you could tell that you take that time and ingest life. You know, you could hear that you'll walk 20 miles and sleep on a beach for 3 days. You could hear that peace. You can hear that calm. You know what I'm saying? You can hear that truth, the absolute truth that is lacking, that content that is lacking from a lot of music. People are making songs, not music, but it's not music. You're making songs, yeah, these are songs. It's a factual song. Technically, it's a song. There's a hook, it's a technical song, but it's not music. I don't feel it, and it don't illuminate anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I appreciate you for doing that. Now you're in Hawaii, but you weren't from Hawaii. Tell me about that move from New York.
So originally I was born in Brooklyn. All right, I lived in New York for a
Shout out to Brooke.
Until my mom's ended up moving us to Jersey or whatever. So I ended up in Newark.
Oh, that's terrible. Is that a bad? Like, okay.
So
look, is that an upgrade or a downgrade?
It's about way the same at that point in time. It was about the same. But living in Brooklyn at that time, we got high rises and deal with a lot. You come over here, got a little bit of land, and you got houses. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really you go elevator down. Y'all gotta take a risk of taking the stairs. You know what I'm saying? So Brooklyn was heavy. In the late 80s and 90s. So it was different, and I ended up across the water, and it was cool. But from there, I was working and stuff. But I ended up I went to school back in the city. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth commuting, and then I got a job. It was all cool. I actually met somebody in the Bronx, 2015 or whatever. And And it was crazy because she was doing the show.
Yeah.
So I technically wasn't going to go to the show.
Right.
My best friend was like, I really want to go to the show. I'm like, all right, bet. So me, I believe in creating memories.
Right.
If you're going to go to something, go all out.
Go all out.
So I bought stage tickets. We
Right.
sat there. It was cool. And I just see, like, I like somebody with a smart ass mouth.
Right.
Whew.
Yeah.
So it was come up like, oh, really? Oh, I like the boys. Okay, what are you saying?
Right.
What are you saying? I love women, period.
Right.
And one thing led to another. I freaking end up leaving my job. That was making a very lucrative amount of money because I wanted that experience. I never been in a relationship.
Right.
I've been in situationships that we now know what they are, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, but I never like committed because of my upbringing. I didn't see that means being committed. Like,
Right.
I don't trust people like that.
Yeah.
One thing led to another. I ended up meeting her son. Things was cool. I was going back and forth to Baltimore, to New York to work every week. To the point I was like, my boss was like, honestly, you're happy, Elle, just go ahead, just go ahead and take that late. And I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
So I did that. I made that move after doing that for a year.
Yeah.
And it was just crazy. I think another 2 years come down, and then she came and hit me like, oh yeah, I can't be with you because you can't be with me in my low. Now her low wasn't something that I can constitute, you know what I'm saying? And that's not my place, it's her business.
Wait, hold on, that's some East Coast slang. What are you saying?
So where she the point where she got to, it's something I couldn't condone. Like, you could be with somebody to like the whole full thing, but if I'm losing a part of me to not hold you, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? It hurt because it was a struggle with me. Like, do I do this when I know you really about to like just put yourself in a bad situation? Mm-hmm. I ended up just like getting real cool. My mom, her mom, I still call her my mother because that's my mom's. Right. She just like, you know what? Oh, you gotta start coming to church. So I went to church. I actually went back, gave my life back to Christ on November 12th, 2017. That same day, not even 30 minutes after church ended, she smooth told me she didn't want to be with me. I'm not even gonna lie, I cried. Because she said she couldn't be with somebody who wasn't gonna be with her all for everything and anything. What you doing? I just can't. I've been trying and it's hurting. So I went to sleep one day.
Bless you, POTUS.
I woke up and I was, I had this whisper, like, and I just swear to this day, it's God, like, yo, go buy a ticket to Hawaii. So you heard a whisper that said go? I literally was dead sleep, bro. And I just woke up. Like, you ever just like wake up? Yeah. I just woke up. Yeah. And I was like, I started looking for tickets. Found a ticket. My homegirl was like, yeah, I'm about to go back. So my wife getting ready PCS, yada yada. I'm like, whatever. I'm not going down there for you. I'm going for me. You tell me this is how it is down there. Say less. I quit both of my jobs. I was working for doing shipping and receiving for a construction company, and I was working at Amazon. And I was like, you know what? Scratch this. The 13th of January, everybody was by. I'm not working no more. The 14th, I got on a plane, came here with everything that I had. And then in 7 days that the world was made, I found the place to live on Wednesday, got a job on Thursday, got a car on Sunday, and I was going. Because I'm a grinder. Where we come from, we go and get shit done. And the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? So,
your story is mind-blowing because what I like about it is that you're literally making your own path and following it. Leaping heavy. Yo, straight frogger. You're doing straight ballet moves of faith. Yeah, little plie. We can get that going. Ballet leaps of faith, man.
Got to, man. Got to.
What would you say to an artist that's coming up?
Right now, no matter your age, I'll tell an artist who is coming up and they believe in themselves first and foremost. Don't believe that you can do something like someone else. Be of you. Primarily be of you. Because if you have you can't be deterred from anyone else. You know what I mean? So I tell those, you know what, progression comes in all forms. What you can do is invest in yourself. Right. That investment doesn't necessarily mean money. It means time. Yeah. Okay?
Because I was going to piggyback off of that. Like, be you and then research and study your craft.
Yep,
like,
you gotta study.
Whatever you want to be, natural talent is only going to take you so far. Mm-hmm. Like, it's a good foundation. But if you don't study your craft and understand where your craft is coming, where it's going, and where you placing it, it's just going to be songs versus music.
Same thing with basketball. Perfect example, sports.
Yeah.
For basketball, primarily, not football, basketball. Basketball different from football because football has, you can freaking 50, 60, 80 players on the team. Yeah. For basketball, you got five on the start, 8 on the side. Right. Now, you got all these kids that go to college. If you didn't pay attention, you got this scholarship, go get some form of studies, graduate, whatever, you have nothing to fall back on, then ball, you're going to be the people that's sitting in the courts all day. Right. And don't get me wrong, some people who are in the courts, shout out to West Fork because that's one of the best places in the city. You out with Rucker Park, but you out here.
You play that both? Mm-hmm.
You out here, they have basketball camps and shit. But anyway, you out here and you literally are one of the best people. You can put down LeBron. You can put down anybody. D-Wade. You can really get into business. But guess what? You didn't go to school, right? Or you didn't have those stats that really put yourself up because you went to school or you were in the same year as somebody else who had that leverage. A lot of these people who now, freaking, this person's son is here. Clay, you know, just looking at different things, you know what I'm saying? So it is still that, it's still in our industry, no matter what it is, it's still that who you know and not what you know. But that gaining of what you know puts you against, on a better scale, to those who have the who's and the what's. Because they have the who, but they don't even know what the hell's going on. You know what I'm saying? So if you really do that study, you know how to really put yourself out there. Hell, I study. What did I do? I seen this didn't work. I ain't gonna have all these people I'm coming against people with thousands of followers and all of that crap. I don't have that. But what I can do is change that, because everybody's doing this. I'm gonna do that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what really, really pushed me to like that things that really encourage people to just be you. Don't do this facade. Be yourself. Like, I beg and plead. Please.
It's really the only thing you should be doing.
Right.
Let's illuminate your love life a little bit.
My love life?
You stated You stated earlier, right, that you are open to dating all types of women, right?
This is factual.
Masculine presenting.
Yes, I'm very abstract. So
okay,
I enjoy, one thing I enjoy. I ain't gonna lie. It's an activity I enjoy. It's good for you. Is sex, right? Okay, so I believe that you don't have to necessarily have a certain image to have that, because at the end of the day, when you take off all your clothes, you're a woman.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I don't care. And what people fail to understand is, look, I love the femmes, but y'all be messing up sometimes, because you have these females that wear all this different kind of attire, and then they come out of them clothes.
And it don't look like that.
Perfect. And what I really got somebody one time was the fact that I took somebody's head off and I just had their body in like just underwear. You would think, oh yeah, that's a whole, like, you know, femme aggressive, whatever. Nah, it's a whole aggressive stud, bro.
No, yeah, I feel you on that, because I saw a picture. No, it's getting crazy, because I saw a picture of a stud, like, looking out the window, and, like, you couldn't even. I was just like, wow.
You take it back. You don't even got no words.
I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah, all right. Okay. You have to also think about personality. It's not necessarily the physical. Don't get me wrong. Like, one thing I hate is a person like, oh, yeah, you know, your looks don't matter. Stop lying to yourself.
Right.
Because a part of the image that they have keeps you there. Yeah, your mind will be there, but a part you like, dang, yo, if she wasn't so tall, if she wasn't so short, yo, why she gotta be so fat? Like, come on, like, she's skinny as hell. I can't do nothing. Now, me personally, I have preferences, but I'm open for different things.
What's the preference?
I like people shorter than me.
Okay.
Something about it. Reason being, because that means of being liftable. Like, I say, liftable.
So you still want to be, you still want to dominate?
No, liftable equates being fuckable. Now, when I say that, that means you look, listen, how that you can turn
liftable equates being fuckable.
Yes, because you look, I'm gonna handle you. But the thing is that what I like, me personally, I personally am okay with somebody taking charge.
Okay.
Like, I'm into like crazy shit. Like, if you choke me out, I had one day, she's saying here, like, you got purple. I don't know, but keep going.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Like, don't stop what you're doing. I mean, me personally, I'm not for penetration, but like, if you're into it, that's something that helps your fancy, then I'm gonna have to sacrifice and just like, look, tap into a different mental and be like, all right, cool. You know what I'm doing this for you. But if I'm uncomfortable, I'm gonna tell you off right.
Right.
Not about to do him.
Right.
That ain't no oncoming thing. That shit hurt. Sorry, I don't know how y'all do that. It just ain't for me.
Right.
But it's just like, it's just different. But like, for women now, like, I am not dating anybody. I'm not in a relationship. Like, I'm not doing that whole talking to different people. You know how much work that is? I don't know how people still do that shit.
I don't know how you play. I don't know how you still being a player these days.
That hurts my whole soul. Like, people are like, yo, check this out. So I got this. And I'm like, word? So what happened to, yo, chill. Like, you, like.
She's still there, but chill.
Nah, she's still there, but I got top 5. Top
5?
But then I reflect back to a movie on Netflix that I put him onto. You know what I'm saying? About top 5. Because he's trans. And I'm like, yo, really? He's like, yeah, I got one that's fuckable. I mean, one for the sex, one for the talk conversation, one that's got the money, another one that's just to have on my arm. You know, there's literally a movie that specifies you can't find the perfect person.
So you have to
find different people or find different amount of people to get that.
You agree with that?
But there's relationships that I know that are like that.
Do you agree with that?
No, I don't. You're never going to find
a perfect person. Like, why are you...
thing. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm into polygamy, so...
this gets okay.
I mean, so we had this conversation via for somebody else's interview, but my thing is like, I believe in being honest. I don't believe in cheating.
Right.
if we are doing something and we haven't sealed anything, for one, I'm open with you, letting you know, like, hey. But if I'm really digging you, I'm the kind of person, like, I'll cut my polygamy card. Like hold on, turn that off right quick. So, yeah, I'm off of you.
Right. So, wait, okay, so, you said you turn it off if you're into somebody. So,
like, no, like, dead ass to the point where, like, you know what? I don't see myself wanting to share you with anyone else. So,
my question is, when you are in a polygamous relationship, is it because that person is not doing it for you and you need another person?
So, no. So, one thing I can utilize is that myself and my ex, we had, like, different things. Like, we know that I'm kind of like the real, and, you know, used to clear you clothes, the whole lawyer kind of deal. This person will see you because they want you for your image, but they want me for my mind.
Right.
Now, I'm an intellect.
Right.
Like, I'm the kind of person, I don't flirt. I have conversation.
Right.
So, like, I believe in, like, if you could fuck me mentally,
it's all right.
I could just imagine what you could do to me physically.
Right.
But then I get disappointed sometimes because motherfuckers was...
No facts. Some people are all talkers. Great talkers.
And I don't want the bragging. I just want your conversation. Like, if I go to... TMI, I go to the bathroom, I'm like, where who is that? I'm talking to different people. Who is it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, in that, I like people watching me. Something about that. Like, I've even had, you know, a female I'm messing with, she sexing old girl over here, and I'm just sitting here watching, like, damn. Like, I'm open. I watch porn. I don't know who people say they don't. It's true. Porn. But to have it live there and be able to jump in when I can.
Yeah.
What are you saying though?
So you said you like people watching you, or you like?
So I have a thing. So it's an amplifier for me.
Okay.
Like, it's something that, don't get me wrong, I'm not for the whole creeping thing, like this
right.
type shit. No, like, if you sit there and I know that you're there, it's not that it just amplifies that, but I also like to watch.
Right. Yeah, that's called a voyeur. See, I found out that I'm a voyeur. I like to watch. Like, I'm all about watching. I'm good to just sit and watch. Like, I like to, because I think it does stem maybe from a porn addiction, or maybe it's just the spirit of intimacy in the air. That shit is beautiful. Like, when two people are just engulfed in
really
each other.
Hot and sweaty, like, for real.
Yeah, like, that's how, even by yourself, if you can get yourself out like that, that's lit.
I mean, yeah, but it's like, it's crazy because, like, I had somebody tell me the other day, like, you know what, you're banned from coming to my job. So why? My coworker thinks we fucking. Mind you, she's straight. I ain't got nothing against it because I learned a long time ago. Look, don't start adding people to this little checklist and make them, hey, I'm not gay, but I like you. That's tarnishing. But the person that works at her job was like, oh, I don't know, like, that has to be a boo thing or something, because she looked at you like she wanted to rip your clothes off. I look at everybody like that. What are you saying?
Not special, damn. Wow, thanks, Luminous.
Yo, I'm just keeping it 100. I do. Like, it's just a look that I have. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wait, what?
She was like, Rico Suave niggas all that.
Listen, but I'll tell you right now, my facial expression will always, I don't have a poker face, bro. I don't have, I would smirk, or like my tongue would do some dumb shit, and I'd be like, yeah, no.
That's hilarious.
It is what it is, though.
Well, okay, what about, like, when you're writing a song, right? Mm-hmm. Is it a different process when you're thinking about, like, feminine women versus masculine presenting women?
No, it's a female.
It's a female.
It's a female. Like, I got a song that's gonna come out very soon. It's literally, I'm working on the cover art because I do my own cover art too. Mm-hmm. It's called On My Mind, and I'm telling a story. You know, it's basically, I see you,
all right,
but it's like, you know, you see one person, I ain't never gonna see this whole again. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, you pull up and it's not by coincidence.
Yeah. Like,
it's just like, boom.
Yeah.
Word. Let me find out, because the same way when I look into the fact that the song that I released, like 2014, Love Unconditional, it spoke on how, who knew this was skyrocket, right? Like, it changed my heart socket. That's the first line and the second verse. Like, I didn't anticipate none of this shit. I got caught. Damn, bro.
Yeah.
But I look at that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I found that my infatuation with masculine females started, like, when I was playing basketball. I ain't gonna lie, I was one of those before the basketball camp. People do all different things, and it's not even like that playing. Like, I've been kissing on girls since I was in 3rd grade.
Yeah. Me too.
So bad. Like, something about that. You know, just, come on, go sit in the closet. It's your turn.
Funny story though. My first kiss was a masculine presenting, like, 3rd grader. I was a 3rd grader too.
Wait a minute.
We were both in the 3rd grade, and she was masculine presented. I tell this story all the time because I used to be embarrassed about it.
Why?
Because of the stereotypical, like, you know, I grew up, like, I always say I'm back in the day gay. So I grew up in that time where...
well, I'm in my 30s, so yes.
Yeah, you feel me? When it was like a masculine woman and a feminine woman.
That's just the way. But then I also present that even in that, and the conversation went crazy when they had, like, you know, stud on stud, or the first studs that were married. Yeah. But how, even in your own community, there are 2 women who love each other, right? But you telling me, like, oh, well, you know what? the dudes already hate us because they think that we want to be dudes because we wear menswear. No,
Right,
sir,
right.
clothes are made.
Right.
Y'all put a gender on it.
Right.
I wear whatever. This is a women's jacket. I liked it. It matched my shoes. You know what I'm saying?
And we're here.
Here I am. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different thing, but they had that mentality where you had to have that butch and femme. It was always butch and femme.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I grew up like thinking that was like not cool to like they would say, nah, bro, that's gay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's hella gay.
That's hella gay. Like I'm gay, but I'm not gay. Like that's super gay. Like, okay,
What you mean?
Don't I want to be super gay or nah?
Yeah.
So now I'm at the point now where I don't know. Like it's crazy because I've learned so much about gender fluidity and like woman is a woman, all of this stuff. So it's like everything is looking different now, and I'm just like, It's a difference from what you picture yourself with,
Okay.
And then what you end up being attracted to.
So now with that, when you say picture yourself, is that your imaginary thoughts of how you have this unrealistic image of how your life will be as a with a partner?
Nah, it's just more like you have a not necessarily a type, but maybe
Expectation.
like an image in your head.
That expectation spawns that image,
Right,
Because
right.
you anticipate this should be like that, like, you know what I mean? Like those people who get married and they swear up and down this top of them, and then the female have to gain weight, lose weight, have a baby or whatever, and it's not what you.
Yeah, well, it's more about like the feeling that I want from her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But why only settle on her though?
I mean, I don't know who she is, but it's just the way I want her to make me feel.
Okay, so you don't know who she is. Like, I'm trying to peek on some things. You don't know who she is.
I don't know.
So she hasn't arrived yet, is what you're saying.
No, I mean, I do have my eye on somebody, but I don't know how that person is in a relationship.
That's a good question. So how is your relations with her is how you equate that? Because it's the same way my mother, if anything, like, she'll call her right now and tell you, like, you know what, come see me, come live with me. It's a statement.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't really know someone until you live with them. Right? Whether we in a relationship or not, you don't know someone until you live with them. Yeah. So in that, it's that time spent. It's more than that. I believe in going back and still spending time on the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Phone calls.
Yeah.
No text messages.
Yeah.
Actually call
phone calls.
me.
Facts.
The upgrade to that is that FaceTime, but take away the imagery. Let me create that in my mind.
Yeah.
Still hold on to that. People have lost that.
Nah, facts. You can't even call. Like, I was trying to call this chick the other day, and she text me as I'm calling.
What?
Like, what's up? What you want? To talk to you. What the fuck, bro? Like, this is a wrap. And see, I lose interest like that. Like, when you do shit like that,
I'm good. Thanks.
Phone now. Her number's not in my phone no more. Like, I'm uninterested in that surface shit.
It hits you when it's beneficial. Like, you feel you're a light switch, and that's one thing I learned that I'm not gonna let you use me in a good life. It's cool that you thought of me. Thanks, appreciate it, but not when your first A, B, C, and D done planned out the negative, and it's like. Oh,
and let me tell you how you know that you're playing A, B, and C when them sporadic phone calls and sporadic texts, like every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. That's usually when people start arguing in relationships, like once a month type shit. Like that's when you're like playing.
Or they disappear, and like what they call it now, ghosting. So my whole thing is this: you disappear on me, that's cool, no harm, no foul. But check this out. My first response to you, it ain't even hello.
Right.
It's, so what made you hit me?
Right. What do you want? What do you want today?
There has to be a reason. Maybe you want to offload. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people from my past will hit me. Like, I want somebody to talk to because I'm a great listener.
Right.
But I tell people, like, you need somebody to listen to. I'll give you an ear. I have two.
Right.
But know that with that me hearing, I'm also listening.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm going to give you something back, but I'm not hearing to just speak. I'm actually hearing to intake something. Because most times people just want to just let low.
To talk, yeah.
But the moment they ask you, like, hey, so what do you think about that? All right, so my notes say.
It's hard out here, man.
Yeah, it is.
So we have your EP spread out here.
Yes, Vibes.
Yo, where can they find this? You have a whole website. Shout it out.
LuminousVibes.net, man.
Yo, the whole album. This is one of them things you play and you walk away. You clean your house.
Yes.
And you clean your house. That's a real album. Yeah, you take a drive. You on the airport. Like, every single song is a banger. Every single song you put your soul in. Even from the imagery. Like, it looked like you about to say some dope shit.
Appreciate it.
Like, it looked like you about to, like,
took me some time. I mean, of course I had to get away from the whole, like, ideally in hip hop, the prayer hands is something that a lot of people use. You know what I'm saying? The prayer hands, the freaking prayer hands, the prayer hands. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it says a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe it or not, I actually got my makeup done for that shoot.
Oh, really?
Had my eyebrows. Yeah.
I see
My
the
roommate is a
eyebrow.
makeup artist, and what I did was like, you know what? I'm gonna just try it out. So we did that, and the rest is history.
Is lit. Make sure y'all cop this Luminous. Make sure y'all POTUS put up that outro with London B on there. Make sure y'all catch Luminous
tomorrow night, man.
Tomorrow night.
Look, if you ain't get your ticket,
it's a wrap. It's a dub.
it's a dub. But I know that some people might be willing to give it up. But I don't think a lot of people gonna miss that show.
Yo,
man.
make sure y'all here at the Foxhole tomorrow. Okay, what time does the show start?
I open up the show tomorrow, man.
Opening act.
I open up the show tomorrow, so y'all gotta be there at 7:30.
I think. Wait, can you put up that flyer? Can you put the flyer that she
open up
did?
at 7:30, man.
Luminous did. What did you put on the flyer? Did you put opening act on there?
Yes, I did. Opening, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I mean, you manifested every
I did
moment of that.
And I'm okay.
You did that.
I'm okay with, because like my whole thing is this: I like setting the tone.
You about to open it up and
I'm about
kill
to
it.
make it hard for some people.
Make sure y'all there, man. Make it good for everybody. You about to kill that shit, man. Make sure y'all there. Shout out to London B. She's filming right now. She couldn't be here tonight, but yo,
Yes,
she about
big
to
up,
wreck
sis.
it, and she coming to the show another day. But yo, make sure y'all. Hey, I hope y'all got y'all tickets. I don't know what to tell you.
Look, man.
Luminous about to kill
I
it.
appreciate you though. Thank you for having me, man.
And I hope you the best for you at Compton Pride. I know you
I'm trying to go
auditioning
get
Saturday.
that. Yeah, man.
The best for that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out your IG. Where can they
Look,
find
you can find me at luminousvibes.net. That has any link to my social media, but you will find me primarily on Instagram. That's luminous_lyricist. So that's LUMINOUS_LYRICIST.
Man, litness. Trust me on this one. You
yeah,
can
man.
also find her Jelly P dub mix on
Word.
KR38 The Studio.
Facts.
.com.
Shout out to Chelley. She did that.
Fire. And you can catch her interview in the bio tonight actually.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Thank you so much
Appreciate
for coming through,
Look,
man.
thank you for having me, man. I came
All
a long
love.
way. Look, I'm gonna take that flight back from Hawaii to back up here for sure.
All of all time, man. You always got a
I
spot.
might give you an exclusive spot for when
You
I
know-
drop
hey.
drop the next EP.
You
I mean,
know,
hey,
Let's Talk Radio needs to be the exclusive
Look,
spot.
I'm with it. I'll make sure like probably 8,000 people turn in because I have to. It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be lit, man. I can't wait, man. Thank you so much for coming, doing the show. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.
Appreciate y'all. Humble.
You already know I'm your girl, Chelley Chelle, and I love you for real. I'll see you next week.
Got 'em like, ooh, get 'em.
Look, I had to get the fam involved, cause I went to the edge just to get from lost in the middle of the night. Took a hike, no phone, no map, just a bare moonlight with a lot on my mind. Had to take time just to find me on the road to feel free from feeling like a slave in my own body. So I headed to the beach to sleep by the sea. Damn, starlight so bright in the middle of the night with the moon just right. This is life. I rose every day from the sound of a wave and the